No one else can feel the skin on your lips. Alright, what's up, guys? How are we doing? Where's the wolf clock? It is, in fact, on the floor. Hold on. So as it turns out, dude, for a second I thought I was in my underwear. I've been in my underwear for like, I don't know, a while. I took these shorts off and I forgot that I had put my shorts back on. So I was very scared to back up and show you guys. But I am, in fact, in shorts. So as it turns out, the wood behind me, it does not, the command strips do not stick to it very well at all. So, there we go. You know? Unfortunately, command strips do not. I know, guys. I've been doing my squats. Oh, don't you dare. Okay, hold on. First of all, this is not from sucking penis. By the way, I see a couple chats. This is not from sucking penis. I was playing pickleball at the OTK mansion, no doubt. By the way, and I was fucking. Well, I don't want to show you. I'm gonna show you. It's gonna be gross. If you don't like feet, avert your eyes. Well, actually, my feet are fucking gross right now. I'll show you anyways. I was playing pickleball barefoot, and I like ran to hit the ball or whatever, and you know I fucking slid on the ground. Hold on, let me. Do you see that? That's from play. This is from playing pickleball barefoot. Look at that blister, dude. I played pickleball barefoot. There's a sparkle because whatever. Stop asking so many goddamn questions, okay? I recorded an ad where I had to use glitter for the ad, and there's glitter all over my floor. Whatever, dude. That's fine. Anyways. What was I saying? Oh yeah, I was playing pickleball barefoot. So then I ran and jumped for the ball because I'm a fucking athlete, by the way. I love tennis. I play tennis all the time. I'm really good at tennis. I was going to do tennis on the Wii Sports IRL thing, but Bryce my competitor, decided to go to fucking LA. Also, I've realized I watched that recording back. By the way, new YouTube video dropped. New TubeU video dropped, by the way, guys. It's fucking killer. And let me tell you this. Immediately ad restricted because I said dildos within the first 2 minutes of the video. I'm sorry. I mean, oh my bad. Oh my fucking bad. I didn't know we could do that. Either that or it was because I showed a full-on tentacle dildo in the video. That could be it. That could be also it. Why am I still getting smut ads? I don't know why, but my mom called me today and she finally sat down and watched a lot of my videos, and she might see this, but she was like, why are you putting smut on the internet? She was concerned with my soul or whatever. So she was like, she said what I put on the internet is smut. That's what she said. I was like, well, listen, Mom, I got offered to actually do smut, to actually read smut, and it's nowhere near that level, She watched the VOD channel. What? The VOD channel? That's my sacred little secret place. I guess I'm putting it on the internet, but holy shit, Mom, what the hell? Has she seen you in drag? No, I'm waiting for a text from my dad about that one. I don't know if you guys saw the TikTok of me yesterday. That's why I didn't stream yesterday. I was filming the Omegle catfish video. I'm just gonna shut up about anything because every single time I'm like, I'm gonna be on time. I'm gonna stream every day. Every time I say it, it never happens. The universe just makes it impossible for me. Because when I don't say anything, it's totally fine. You guys remember that one string of time where I was on It was like 6 p.m. That's when I didn't say shit. It was like the only time I've never put out, like, I never put anything to the universe. It was just like, whatever. It was like 6 p.m. every time. It was like around the TikTok shop unboxing video time, which was quite some time ago. Anyways, Sherb, thank you for the 50 bits. Zoe Meow, Trap, Lily, J. Cole, thank you for the $10. Still waiting on that unban, buddy. I'm innocent. Okay, we can do unban requests tonight. We're going to do a long stream. I was going to start earlier, but I took a nap, and I slept until like 8:45. SLVG Soup, Kaylin Ray, One Darcy, Tyler O, Ugg Jordy, thank you for the subs. Let me tell you this. Let me tell you this right now. It's 9 p.m. Dumbass. Not 10 p.m. We don't recognize fucking EST. Let me tell you this. I took a nap earlier, and long means 2 hours. What the fuck is your... go look at the length of the VODs previously, asshole. Anyways. So, I took a nap, and I really want to rip off this blister. I want to rip it off so bad. Ooh, I want to rip it off. Anyways, we have a lot to talk about. A lot has happened. Hassan Piker assassinated his dog. What else? Dan and Phil have been in a 16-year gay relationship, which is crazy. I mean, I guess that's not that crazy, like, looking at that, you know? It's not that insane, but, like, I mean, I wouldn't have thought it, you know? I'm not surprised that they're, like, gay or whatever. I just didn't think they were dating each other. Did you guys see that on Twitter? Yeah. I mean, that's awesome. Since 2009, they've been gay? Oh, fuck. Okay. Well, shit. But I don't know. I didn't know they were dating each other. That's pretty awesome. Good for those guys. It explains their dynamic. That's like the only time, literally the only time. I guess they have always been out. I'm sorry, guys. I've been out of the loop. No pun intended. Yeah, they made the decision to be gay in 2009. Anyways, but yeah, they announced that they had been together for like 16 years or something like that. But the, what was I going to say? Yeah, before it was legal, I think, or maybe right around the time it was legal. That's like the only time gay shipping has ever worked, by the way. Like that, like, before then, it hasn't really worked. You know what I'm saying? Like, people are always like, ooh, dream not found. You know, they're like gay baiting or whatever. And people are like, man, maybe they're in a relationship or whatever. Like, people ship two people together that are just recording videos together. This is the only time that has ever, like, actually been true. You know? Literally in the history of people recording videos together, this is the only time that's ever been true. Which is crazy. But anyways, that's pretty sweet. We need Hansum and Dream gay fan art. I'm sure in some deep, deep crevices of the internet, that exists. And you know what? If it doesn't, guys, feel free to make it. Me and Clay Ray Huff. Draw us kissing each other. I'll download it. I'll check out your Tumblr. What's the stream schedule today? Reacts and Little Nightmares? Yes, we are going to do a bit of reacting because I got to pump out some videos for the second channel. And also, I just haven't reacted in a hot, fucking sweaty-ass minute. And I'm drinking Fiji water, suck my dick. Is that a Joe Bart Labubu? Yes, it is. You would know that if you have seen my unboxing video, the Etsy unboxing video. Go watch it. And also, while you're at it, watch the new video. Chat decorates my stream room. Watch that. Mary Conlon, thank you for the 15 months. And this is actually Fiji, by the way. I haven't filled it with tap water yet. I will eventually. But anyways, I was wearing your merch the other day and some old lady told me she liked my shirt. Yep. We get with designers to specifically design the merch so that it's appealing to older women so that I can fuck them. Anyways, my mom's gonna hate that one. But your mom's call girl, thank you for the 23 months. How did you get the really white teeth when you did your mask costume? They were fake teeth. They made it impossible to talk. The lighter was not a whistle. Yeah, I know. I know that now. I forgot I had bought a lighter. Oh my god, I popped the blister. Ooh, this is nasty, but r/oddly satisfying. Do you guys want to see it? That's super gross. It's super gross. Do you want to see it for real? Can we poll this? Can we poll it? Do you guys actually want to see it? I'll show you. I'll show you for like 1 second. Oh. Okay. There it is. All right. There it is. Ew, dude, what the fuck? But it's like I have soft baby skin under here. Wow, I have soft baby skin under. It's like my toe has been rebirthed or something. Again, super gross. I want to chew this. I have like the intrusive thought to chew this, the intrusive thought, if you will. But I won't. Anyways, so why would you want to chew it? Because it looks chewy. I don't fucking know. Whatever. What are we talking about? Fucking all right. Oh yeah, let me talk about this. I was napping before this. I usually never take naps, but recently I've been big on napping. Did I do my eyebrows? Not today, but I did when I went trans mode yesterday. And by going trans, I was a woman yesterday for about 4 or 5 hours, and I'll tell you, pretty fucking easy. I don't know why all these women complain. Ooh, we gotta wear tampons or whatever. Whatever, dude. It was fucking easy. The only thing that sucked about it was I got underboob sweat. Like I got straight up like sweat under my huge tits. I lifted the tits up, and under the dress there was like a line of just like so much sweat. I was like, this shit sucks, you know? It was awful. I was sweating so bad. And it was probably on account of the silicone or whatever. But like, you know. Am I going to LA for Halloween again? Probably not. Maybe. I haven't quite decided. Because there's a lot of shit happening in Austin. And I have a lot of friends in Austin, so I might just stay in Austin. Anyways, I keep starting the story and I don't finish it. You were kind of a beautiful lady. I know! Of all the people in my family, I look like my grandma the most. So like anytime I use like a woman filter or like I put on makeup, I look just like a young my grandma. And she was hot back in the day. And obviously she's my grandma. I'm not going to fucking, do my grandma or whatever, but, she was a good-looking lady. I can say that. What? I can say that. I can say she was a my grandma was a hot woman. Not for as long as I was alive. She was old as fuck, but like when she was young, she looked good. But it's my grandma. I wouldn't do anything. Whatever. You guys are making this weird. Brandog, thank you for the tier 1 sub. Okay, Marty McFly. You guys are making this weird, dude. I'm not digging a hole. I'm just saying my grandma was an attractive lady. What the fuck? You guys are making it weird. So, by proxy, okay, sorry, not hot. She was, but pretty. She was a pretty lady. And I'm a pretty lady when I put on makeup because I look like my grandma, who was hot. Alright, so whatever. Let me finish this goddamn story. I was can a dude not compliment his grandma, for Christ's sake? She's dead, by the way. You guys feel bad now? She fucking died a year ago. She died a year and 2 weeks ago. I went to her funeral, dead as fuck. Covered in formaldehyde or whatever they do to preserve the body. What's wrong with calling your grandma hot when she was younger? My grandma was a baddie. That's what I'm saying. My grandma was a baddie. And she was also an orphan. That's unrelated, but she was an orphan. I don't know. Whatever. She's dead now is my point. That wasn't my point, but she is dead. Fuck. Okay, fucking... I was taking a nap, and I had a dream that I won a Mr. Beast challenge. I literally had a dream that... This was right before I started recording. I literally took a nap, woke up, I was like, what the fuck? And then I showered. I had a dream, just like MLK Jr., I had a dream I won a Mr. Beast challenge for $100,000. Okay? That was my dream. And then in the dream, half of it got set on fire, so I had $50,000. My car exploded or something like that in the dream, and I had $50,000. And in the dream, I had a meeting with my accountant, and we transferred 50 grand to my bank account. So, like, in the dream, I'm looking at the existing amount that I know. I just had a meeting with my accountant, so I know how much money is in my bank account. So, in the dream, I'm seeing that amount plus $50,000. So, like, I wake up. You know how when you wake up from a dream, you're, like, half believing what happened? So, like, I woke up and, like, checked my bank account, like, thinking that I had the amount that's in it plus $50,000. Yeah, $50,000, $12, whatever. Anyways, I was fucking pissed. I was like, where did my $50,000 go? And then I was like, oh, right, yes, that was a dream. I didn't win a Mr. Beast challenge and then lose half of it in a fire in my car. In a car that I don't even have, by the way, because it got fucking destroyed by an 18-wheeler. I keep forgetting that, too. I've been riding a goddamn bike everywhere that was given to me by my landlord. Cars are fucking expensive. This shit sucks. Anyways. Your pity bike. Literally my pity bike. My landlord felt so bad for me because he saw me lime scootering around the neighborhood that he gave me his shitty, like, extra bicycle he had laying around. Like, I can only imagine that he just saw me, like, scooting around on the fucking lime scooter and was like, oh my god, dude, here, take... I ride my bike everywhere. Like, there has to be people that recognize me from the internet that see me just, like, pedaling just a shitty, cheap bike. A scooter is definitely worse. Yes, a lime scooter. Because I like to ride it like this. Because that's fun to me. Like, if you're going down, like, a big stretch, you, like, lift a foot up, you know? Or, like, maybe I'll, like, lift the leg out like this. I don't know. Why is your butt humongous? Dude, listen, guys, I hate to say it, but I've been going to this meathead gym recently. Like, I've been working out outside. I've been doing a lot of squats with, like, iron weights and shit. Because, honestly, my elbow is still pretty fucked. I can't do much upper body. I've been doing a lot of... I mean, that's pretty, like... That's pretty powerful. Now, I'm not a bottom gay guy. But if I were... I mean, that would probably do something to people. Where's the stat? No, I'm not. No, I'm fucking not, guys. I mean, Jesus. I've already tried it, and it's not my steez. You know? Do something, I don't know, like clap or like make sounds or something. I don't know. Something like that. Whatever. Okay, so we're going to react to videos. We're going to react to some YouTube videos. And then we're gonna, okay, so I did in fact rip the skin off of the blister. I've just been fiddling with it this whole time I've been talking. No, I'm not going to eat it. I'm going to throw it away, dude. I'm going to throw it away. Or I could sell it. Ooh, you know what I want to talk about? Speaking of, like, I don't know, people's skin, I watched the Ed Gein thing. I watched the Ed Gein video because the last time we all hung out and I streamed on Thursday, I watched the Ed Gein thing, which also, by the way, it was very weird for me to finish the Ed Gein Monsters Netflix series and immediately dress up as a woman the next day. Because I was like, oh, fuck, dude. Like, what if I... I don't know, I felt like a murderer, you know? To immediately, like, do the cross-dressing thing after finishing the show and then recording a video where I'm dressed as a woman. I was like, Jesus. And I'm talking about my hot grandma, whatever. Green Dragonfly and Brand Dog, thank you for the subs. So for those of you who don't know... Oh, hello, Squash. Hello. Ah! Stop. You can sit here if you don't fuck with anything. Dude, I got him that sink, like his own little faucet. And his greed just fucking consumes him. Like, he doesn't give a fuck about his own little sink. And he just immediately... He is eating the blister skin. No. No. Nope. We are putting that in my pocket. That is... What a gross start to a stream. Okay. So, we're... I have to eat it first. That's for me. Oh, no. That one clip of that guy from Monster House, you know what I'm talking about? Where he's like... Kai, thank you for the 12 months. Anyways... What was I saying? Oh yeah, he just goes straight for whatever faucet is on. But Ed Gein, the Monster series I watched. Let me give my like 2 cents about this show, and then we'll get to reacting. I'll probably pee before we get to reacting. The Monster series bothers me so fucking much. This one suffered not quite as bad as the last one, but this one suffered from pretty much the same issue the last one suffered from, which is, let's make these serial killers hot as fucking balls. Let's make them jacked. Let's make these serial killers Nicholas Chavez, okay? Nicholas Chavez killed his fucking parents. I know the whole, like, sexual assault piece or whatever, but even still, Nicholas Chavez, or the the Bernstein brothers, what were their names? The Menendez brothers killed their fucking parents, and like, we're just gonna make them hot as fuck, and we're gonna make them gay and incestuous for each other, and then we're gonna also like completely write off the holy shit, Squash. We're going to completely write off the sexual assault angle, and we're just going to make it some weird fucking slutty fanfic, like, idolizing serial killers thing. And the Dahmer one was the best one. It suffered from that a little bit. See, look at you. Nicholas Chavez tongue out emoji. That's what I'm talking about. Nicholas Chavez should not have fucking been one of the Menendez brothers, and he certainly shouldn't have been kissing his brother, whatever. Anyways, so, same thing, the Dahmer one didn't suffer from it as much, but Ed Gein, the Ed Gein one, like within 5 minutes of the first episode, Ed Gein, who is like just a normal, well, he's not normal, but he's not a normal guy. He was a serial killer. But Ed Gein, who was like of normal stature and like 50, okay, I am expected to believe within 5 minutes of the show, he's butt, booty, ass naked, fucking ripped to the gills. Clean shaven, ripped to the gills, fucking 30 seconds of his ass cheeks. What the fuck am I... like, Ed Gein did not look like that. Okay. No, I know you're saying need that, but also he fucking dug up... This is exactly my point, though. Is there like real people who were murdered and real graves who were defiled, and he fucking tore their pussies off and put their pussies in an ice box and ripped their fucking skin off and wore their skin and made furniture out of their skin. That's my point exactly. When you make these serial killers hot as fuck, hot people murder people too. Look up a picture of Ed Gein. He did not look like that. Sure, if he was hot, okay? But he wasn't. That's my problem with this fucking show. Is it's like, we're like, why is he hot? Why? Also, even aside from that, even aside from the Menendez brothers, aside from the Ed Gein thing, like making Ed Gein hot, the show in and of itself for the first 4 episodes were fine. It was like, whatever. Okay? It like followed his story. They took some creative liberties, but then it became more so about like Ed Gein's influence on horror movies than like his actual story, which again is fine, I guess. That was sort of interesting, but it was very clear they just did that to pad for runtime. And I know it's not a documentary, so it doesn't have to be exactly... I have a lot of thoughts on this. I finished the show and I was like, what the fuck? My biggest problem, though, all of that is relatively fine compared to the last 2 fucking episodes. I don't want to spoil it for you guys, but I'm going to. Ed Gein, Leatherface, killed 2 people, confirmed, and then, wore their skin and was obsessed with his mother, whatever. The last episode ruined the whole fucking thing for me. Ruined the whole fucking thing. They made a serial killer cinematic universe. It was unbelievable. It was like the MCU of serial killers. They had like a Mindhunters crossover, and like it was like every serial killer from like history was like, Ed Gein, you're our hero, you're our biggest inspiration. It was fucking infuriating. Like, it started off as like this relatively normal show about Ed Gein and his story, and then when he died, he's like ascending into heaven. Also, they made him out to be a good guy. Like, Ed Gein, when he went to the fucking mental hospital, they were like, yep. Then he started taking his schizo meds, and then he was a good guy, and it was all fine. And then he died, and he's ascending into heaven. He's ascending into fucking heaven. Why is he going to heaven? That makes no fucking sense. And why are all these serial killers saying hey to him as he's ascending into heaven? It makes no fucking sense. So he's ascending into heaven, and every serial killer that has ever existed is like, Ed Gein, thank you very much. And they're all dancing. It's a dance number. They're dancing as, like, you have Charles Manson and Ed Kemper and, like, the BBK killer. Like, all these guys just, like, like, dancing as Ed Gein ascends into heaven. and his mother is at like the top of the stairs, and she's like, "You did it, Ed. You really put the Geen name on the map." And that's how the fucking show ends. What? Squash. Yes, we can react. Suck my fucking balls. I watched this show. People asked me my opinion on the show. I needed to talk about this because it's goddamn ridiculous. I mean, I understand from like a directorial standpoint, he was trying to make it like campy and shit, which is fine when your subject matter is not Ed Gein, like the prolific murderer and grave defiler. You know? Like, the tone was all over the place. That was my biggest problem. Like, if you want to make a campy serial killer show, I fucking guess whatever. But, like, make the whole thing campy. If you want to make the whole shit Ed Gein, the Glee story. 30 minutes and still no reacting. Come on, fella. I'm catching up, you fucking dickbag. What? I haven't streamed in 3 days. You know? Like if it were like a fake serial killer, you know? Ugh. Anyways. Whew. So, I guess my point is, if you're gonna watch the show, stop at like episode 5 or 6. Stop there. Like when he gets caught, end it right there. You don't need anything else past that. Like when they raid his house, stop the show. It's gonna fucking ruin it for you. Or episode 6 or 7, because that's a funny number. Kai, thank you for the year. All right, let's get reacting. I am going to pee because I spent so much time talking. I have a few videos ready to go. I think I want to watch Unks versus Gen Z. Who has more swag? Do the Unks have fucking swag? I'm gonna... Ah! Whatever. Meet the Princess. Thank you for the tier 1 sub. I'm not Unk. Hold on. What age is Unk? I mean, I've been Unk, technically, since I was 8. According, the general consensus defines Unk status as being born before the year 2000. Ha! I was born in January of 2000. Fuck you guys. I'm young as shit, dude. Yeah, January 2000. I'm literally like half a month away from being considered Unk status, but I'm not quite Unk status. Fuck you guys. Wait, I have an idea.
What's your name?
My name is Yuvan Marasani.
How old are you?
I'm 4 years old.
You are the youngest person ever on Canada.
What? How long has this been going on? Oh my god. What the fuck just happened? DJ fella. DJ fella.
Oh my god, Ronnie. Penny X.
Metro!
I'm gonna be honest, I got so lost in that bit. I was having so much fun. I was trying to like make it actually work. Low key, this is a certified hood classic, and then I've been in the hills fucking dudes. That was good. If you guys muted that segment, you can unmute now. By the way, I'm like FaZe Kason. He has 40,000 subs, so like maybe, you know, maybe I should get that much. So after watching the I've Been in the Hills fucking dudes full song, I'm looking at Joe Bart 6-7 compilation. How is this even a thing?
Seven? Seven? Oh, it must be 7.
Sub only. Motherfuckers brain rot. Spamming 6-7 for no reason. No one's...
I can't wait to see Joe at TwitchCon when we go out to the bars, and then I'll say something funny like, hey, do you want 67 beers or something like that? And then he'll really love that. He really gets a kick out of those. I don't know if you guys have noticed or not. He really loves when people do that. Anyways, so how about we finally react to something? Hey. React to Sex Explained? Okay. Oh, that looks fun. Old people try viral laboobos. Hold on. So we're reacting 45 minutes into the stream. Childbirth from Sex Explained. What is Sex Explained? Ooh, the science of getting girls? Fuck yeah. Your brain wants to have sex. Here's how that works. Wait, can you guys not see this? Look at this. Every romantic orientation explained in 15 minutes. What the fuck is sapiosexual? You have sex with, I don't know, monkeys maybe? Gray sexual? Pansexual, I know. Pansexual to me meant bisexual. Objectum sexual? Okay, we'll watch this later. However, I would like to watch Unks versus Gen Z. Gen X versus Gen Z. Who has more swag? Off rip, Gen X looks fucking ridiculous. I'm not Unk. Not Unk. By the way, I just Googled the definition of Unk. Nope, you guys aren't winning this. I just Googled the definition of Unk, and it says someone born before 2000. Okay? I was born January of 2000, meaning I am not Unk. I guess next year I'll be Unk, technically. I would imagine it, you know, it goes up. I don't know if I don't know, maybe. Goths is what the fuck? Hold on. I haven't looked at Jubilee in so long because for the longest time it was just bullshit like this. I don't give a fucking shit. 1 capitalist versus 20 anti-capitalists. You'll never believe it. It's Patrick Bet David. And he's surrounded by fucking 20 dudes. He's surrounded by 20 anti-capitalists. I did fucking nuts to that. Oh my god, guys, you'll never believe it. Sink Ugger versus 20 Dems and Republicans. And then you have Mehdi Hassan versus 20 far-right people. You know, the only Hassan I'm worried about is Hassan Piker, because he shocked his dog with electricity. I don't know what the fuck is going on with that. I don't think he's actually using a shock collar, but I really like the image of him as that, like, electric person from Mortal Kombat, like, shocking his dog. I think that's very funny. Anyways. Unk losing his mind. Who are we... Unk? Who in the chat? Because I recall Googling, Mr. Electric from Sharkboy, Lava Girl, fucking George Lopez. I recall Googling the definition of Unk, and it was prior to January of 2000. Or prior to 2000. HansumFella vids, Google Sheets. Yeah, this is a Google, like, spreadsheet of, like, React videos. Biggest fucking farts ever. Oh my god, have I shown you guys Fart World? Have you guys seen Fart World? Hold on. Second channel guy, if you're watching this, put this on the second channel. This video will be like 2 minutes long, but it's so worth it. Hold on. Have you guys seen Fart World? It's like fetish content for people that like farts. Not me. I'm watching it ironically. But, hold on. Fart World. Yeah, fuck yeah. Alright, so this is Eliza's longest fart yet. Also, I mean, this is a 25-second long fart. Yeah, she's moaning. I told you it was fetish content. But look, this was not here when we started, by the way. When we farted, if you will. Look, that was not there. Why is that this? You guys haven't seen that? Oh, shit. You guys haven't seen Fart World? Mila farts like a crazy woman. Look, she's just like doing her homework or something. my my suggested videos are gonna be insane. Let's watch one more. They're quick. Maybe like maybe like Carla ripping huge farts while resting. This video is 50 seconds long. What are the comments? Dude, the comments are the funniest parts of these videos. The funniest farts of these videos, if you will. It's all just like, beautiful farts. Watch this. Guaranteed. This girl doesn't stop fart. She's very healthy. Has a clear, unobstructed colon. 41 seconds, heart emoji. I had some bad farts like that a few weeks ago. I felt so much better after getting them all out, and they were loud and need to be farted out, and glad I farted it all out. This guy says, lucky bed. You're still as gorgeous as ever. Bless her. I hope that Carla had a lovely rest full of sweet dreams. Carla, wow. Cutie pie. my favorite fart girl, please more. I love this fart. Carla, I love your cart. A lot of Spanish-speaking people in here, which really makes you wonder. So cute. Farting in the dreams. All right, we're whatever. We're gonna watch Unks versus Gen Z. Unks versus Gen Z. Who has more swag? Oh, fit fight. Okay, so this is like who has the better outfit.
Ooh, is that Jason Momoa's cousin?
Yeah, I like the black and silver.
Is that Jason Momoa? I don't know what I expected from this video. For some reason, I didn't think it would be like an outfit battle. I thought it would just be like, who is cooler? Just like in general.
Judges are gonna be judging the looks and seeing which team.
I clearly am no outfit professional, you know. I don't really wear that nice of clothes, but I'll try my best. I'm liking the like off rip, this guy is supposed to be the professional. And I fucking hate his outfit. I don't like this outfit very much.
Is gonna take home the crown. Without further ado, let's go and meet them.
This is a blazer with nothing underneath.
Francis and Parker.
Like, are these guys the fashion professionals? These guys are the fashion police? My God, I have seen this guy before. Hold on, you can't see my, hold on. I recognize this guy because I bought a sweater vest one time and I Googled, how the hell do you style a sweater vest? Because I had no idea how. And this guy has a video called How to Style Sweater Vests, and I watched the whole thing. These guys' outfits, his outfit, again, not a huge fan of. I like the cleavage. I do not like, and I like the suit in and of itself. But being shirtless underneath the blazer and pants, I'm not huge on it. And that's not rooted in homophobia. That's just, why would you be shirtless under a blazer? Like, even if he had like a white t-shirt though. Yeah, I don't know. Okay, so I'll rate them, and then I guess I'll see what the fashion experts rate them, even though I wouldn't really call these guys fashion experts, you know. They're not wearing anything like a Deftones cutoff with Lululemon shorts, but...
Hadari, I'm a musician.
Alright, we're just gonna, like, fucking... Sorry, second channel editor, you're gonna have to deal with the fucking fart video as the main video from the stream.
Minimal.
Yep, I like that outfit. Oh, they gave him a 7.
A lot different.
Wait.
It looks good. I'm just gonna person. Sometimes
I like that. I think that's good.
legal art
When did YouTube become like regular cable? This is like a regular cable commercial.
army that always has your back. And here's the kicker. Unless you win, if you've been slow, now
Everyone back to the runway. Z. So
Okay, I can't do this. I don't know. I'm just gonna skip and see who wins.
Was a challenge.
pull it off. You
Based on the look of these guys, why did their outfits get worse? What the fuck is this?
class, whatever this. Like the like on different.
God damn, this video sucks balls. Okay. Don't care. Let's just say that the Unks one, I guess. Ooh, teens. Spectrum. Teens on the spectrum? Left to right, Epstein, Charlie Kirk, and Gaza. How about this one?
And I think this is interesting to talk about too. I mean, obviously it's become a main.
I'm kidding. Okay, what about maybe... Dude, Jubilee is just not... How about 10 men get fucking naked as fuck? What about this one? Ooh. Oh, I've already watched this. Okay. God damn it. I was like, nice breasts. Ooh, I like the drunk one. Is that an odd one out? Who is drunk? 6 sober people versus 1 drunk person. I guess I've watched this before. I don't recall watching this. I will watch it now that I'm in recovery. I will watch this. I want to watch Sex Explained, though. Every romantic orientation explained in 15 minutes. Or maybe... Okay, I'm sorry. Dude, these are wet fucking... Okay, abusive boyfriend ASMR. You guys keep fucking saying that. God damn.
Hi, I personally would like to give a small disclaimer at the beginning of my video. This video contains extremely sensitive content and it may be triggering. I am addressing some very mature things.
Don't do it. Okay, so I'm confused. I'm confused because every single chat was like, abusive boyfriend ASMR, you gotta do it. And then I do it, and then suddenly it's a problem. OMG actually did it. You didn't shut the fuck up about it. What was I supposed to do? You didn't shut the fuck up about it.
And then come downstairs, get me a beer.
You can tell this guy's heart is not in it.
Make myself clear?
Yeah, go down and get me a beer. Did I make myself clear?
No, okay, good.
Yeah, I don't fucking care. The accent kills it for me. I'm not gonna believe that you're gonna beat me. I don't believe it for 1 second. Alright, I'm watching this. This is, 6 sober people versus 1 drunk person. As I said, I'm in recovery. I feel like I can sniff it out pretty well at this point. So, let's see.
I'm not drunk.
Sex Explained is 18 minutes. It's on Netflix. Well, I cannot watch that on Twitch. I can't watch that on Twitch. Put on the stream of childbirth. No one cares. You're also a fucking idiot. I'm not going to watch a VOD of someone giving birth. Why the fuck would I do that? Shut up. Shut up to you and shut up to the person before that. Go fuck yourself. God damn. I think this guy's a red herring. I feel like in these videos you always have a red herring. It's not this guy. This guy is too eccentric. You know? Exactly. He's overselling it. I think it's going to be one of the girls that are white girl wasted. I'm going to go this chick. You can tell by the eyes. Usually. I'm going to go one of these two. Maybe her. Maybe the guy, though. Fuck. Okay, I'm gonna go one of these two. Maybe he's on cocaine or something? I don't know. He's trying way too hard. Do they have any incentive for being kicked out incorrectly? Like, why is he trying so hard? Because he's not drunk. He reminds me of, like, me in high school when I would drink, like, half a bootlegger and be like, what? Whoa! Holy shit, guys, I'm crazy. You know, like, it seems like someone who has first started drinking pretend for the video.
The Go subscription to learn how to pliers. Now,
you guys don't know the dark side of alcoholism. I'll show you the dark side of alcoholism, dog. Liquid IV is fire. It's fire until you drink too much. Like it works to a certain degree. It's not gonna like combat, you know, real deal drinking, you know. But it'll help to an extent. I think they're all gonna vote this guy out incorrectly. For some reason I still think it is the yellow shirt German girl. For some reason, her eyes. I don't know if she just has, like, beautiful smoky eyes and that's what's fucking me up, but I feel like... this girl is here as a mole, or a red herring, another red herring, like, you know, Cookie Monster pajama pants, like, Taki's gal, like, you know, maybe drinks during first period when she was in high school. Like, I feel like this girl was put here as a red herring. I feel like this guy... That is not a microaggression. She's cool. I feel like it's either this guy... I was thinking red shirt chick, but now I'm thinking it's this guy... Because the suggestion of dancing was odd. But maybe I'm a fucking idiot. But then maybe it's just a complete... Like a complete wild card, and it's this gal here. I still think... I most believe it's this girl. See, I think her eyes are a dead giveaway, but again, I'm fucking myself up by... Maybe she just has, like, big, beautiful eyes, and I'm more drawn to the movement of her eyes than other people's eyes. Does that make sense? But I thought the eyes were a dead giveaway.
Like, nervous?
Because when I was drinking a lot of times people couldn't tell until I got super-duper mega drunk, in which case you could tell. But when I was drinking a lot, my biggest telltale sign... aside from alcohol in my breath, was my fucking eyes. Like, I would have dead eyes. And, like, even be animated in the face, but have, like... Because it's Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers. It's not Patch. Maybe it's the red shirt chick. Who the fuck says picked a patch of pickled peppers? Has anyone heard that?
Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled pickles.
Oh, I'm so goddamn confused. Okay, I'm locking in. See, this is not a perfect litmus test because you could just be dumb. Peter picked a bunch of peppers.
Peter picked some.
What the fuck does pinche mean?
Pepper.
Is that a curse word? Pinche Peter? Is that actually a slur? Don't fuck with me now. Pinche. Lousy. Huh. Pinche, pinche, pinche. 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 2S pinche, bitch. Yeah. Yeah.
La playa. That's what I thought they.
Pinche Peter picked some peppers por la playa. Is she even Spanish? For the beach? Isn't that what that means?
Said she couldn't say the peg. I'm drunk. I don't know. Peg pippa pep. Didn't say the peg. I'm drunk.
We got him. Hold on. It's Tara. It's Asian Tara Yummy. Holy shit, we got her.
I don't know. Peg pippa peppa pegging. Like she.
What? Peppa Pig pegging?
The peg. I'm drunk. I don't know. Peg pippa peppa.
Peg Pippa Peppa pegging?
Pegging.
Of course he's gonna fucking say that. For some reason the sober people like faking drunk. I don't know why. Because I think it's more beneficial for you to not act drunk so that you win, right? Isn't there a money incentive?
It's just because everyone else was
Seth Ha, I think of the
trying
14 months.
really hard to keep a straight face.
He took a while to.
Yeah, no, I realized that as soon as it came out of my mouth. There are like 6 people, and I chose 3 people from the jump. Like, obviously, I was pretty. It was a 50-50 chance I was gonna pick one of the people that were the mole.
The people that took me out didn't get the money. That's what y'all get.
Before the shoot,
You acted hammered, dude. Presumably as a bit, I guess. I don't know.
took 5 shots of vodka, and then right before we filmed, I took another 2 shots of vodka.
Holy shit. That's like a little bit concerning. That's a little bit tiny concerning. I could not fucking do that. There is no way. And I went to fucking rehab. What the hell? That's crazy. Christine was provided safe transportation home. I don't think anyone assumed that she did actually drive. You know what's crazy is I've watched this video like years ago. And low-key, I was like, huh, yeah, I fucking remember that Che chick is the girl that's drunk. Super incorrect. I really thought I was cheating the system here. Like, I fully believed that I remembered what the video result was, and I was incorrect.
Not drive here.
If you like this episode and want to see more, then make sure to subscribe.
Damn. Wait, what the fuck is this? This is the same video. Oh, 6 drunk people versus 1 sober person.
We in the club.
Oh, this one's bound to be obnoxious because if you have people acting like you're gonna have people just absolutely acting shithouse on here. Do you like boys? No. I don't even like men. I mean, I like my... Well, never mind. Whatever. I like women, grown women. Grown women with huge fucking cans. Grown women with huge cans, huge cans. Grown women with huge fucking tits and cans. With huge fucking tits. I don't believe you. You don't think I like huge fucking cans? Okay. women with huge cans, huge fucking tits and cans and tits and cans. Huge fucking cans and tits and cans and tits. Okay, so this video is, how big is the average penis? And this shit is 30 minutes long. This video should be 15 seconds long. That's ridiculous. Where are my 32G girls at? A, B, C, D, E, F, G. What? That's awesome. I remember when I was a kid, I looked up like the biggest boobs in the world or whatever. And like at a certain point, it gets really gross. Like, I looked up, like, biggest boobs in the world ever, and it was, like, this woman from Africa with tits down to her ankles. And me, as, like, a, you know, 5th grader, I was like, oh, God, Jesus! Because, like, I didn't know it could be gross. I just thought it just got awesome. Progressively more awesome. But at a certain point, you're like, oh, whoa. All right, I'm going to pee and then we'll watch. I have some videos to watch. We will watch fucking every romantic orientation explained in 15 minutes, I guess. And then I want to watch this Minecraft, how a Minecraft scammer stole 16.5 million. That's kind of baller. And then there's top 100 highest rated songs, voices of historical figures. I might play a bit of Roblox tonight as well. Wow, okay, I actually quite like that video. We're just gonna watch a bunch of motherfucking videos. Da 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 do da da. Da Baby feat Big X the Plug and the Mexican OT. 900 views 9 hours ago? How is that even possible? Alright. I'm gonna pee real quick. Or wait, what's that song that's like conversation? Can you destroy me from all the disaster? And you talk to me and I call me after. And you throw my fucking dick in the pasture. Oh, this one. Yeah, fuck.
Who is that?
I ain't never took a loss. I keep it 100 of course.
Cook that shit up, quick.
Pull up, peekaboo. Lip sync. It would be like the Sway Boys. They'd be like lip syncing, you know, a song with the N-word in it, and they'd be like, "Oh my God, Addison Rae is in the fucking Ed Gein show." I keep bringing up the Ed Gein show, but Addison Rae is in there. And that further speaks to the, like, it's Cody Co minus the statutory rape. Yeah, that's, I like to think of myself as a Cody Co type minus the statutory rape. If you just take away the statutory rape, which is a pretty big part of his identity. Yeah, but that further speaks to the fetishization of, like, I don't know. There's like a scene where she's like in her underwear for like forever. And it's like, you know, like, do we need to see Addison Rae in her underwear for like 2 minutes in this serial killer show? Not that I was complaining that much, but like, you know, I don't know. I just feel like, I don't know. Anyways. All right, let's watch this. Let's get educated. I am an Alabama man. I don't
Demisexual.
Okay, so off rip, I know pansexual, I know homosexual, I know bisexual, I know asexual. And that's it. I don't know demisexual, gray sexual, scoliosexual, gynosexual, sapiosexual, androsexual, lithsexual, heterosexual. I know that one. Reciprosexual, autosexual, objectum sexual. Some of these aren't real, right? I feel like some of these take away from like gender identity, and maybe this is unrelated from gender identity. Again, I'm very fucking stupid, but like I think some of these like make it so, like, this is the kind of thing that right-wing people would see and be like, fucking you know, like it just takes away from it, you know. I don't know.
Demisexual. So, you're at a concert and everyone around you is swooning over the lead singer. But instead of instantly melting at the sight of their perfectly untidy hair and rock star swagger, you're more like, let's see if they can hold a conversation first. Not only that, but you also need to form a very strong emotional bond before you can even feel a flicker of sexual attraction. You act like this because you are demisexual. You would not experience immediate sexual attraction based on looks alone. For you to even like the person, you have to form a strong emotional bond first. Attraction would only start to kick in after you've learned their favorite color, love.
Isn't this like a lot of people though? Like, I don't know. I mean, there's something to be said about initial sexual attraction, of course, but like, I mean, I find that I'm more sexually attracted to a person once I get to know them anyways. Like, this is like a very normal thing, I feel like, right? I mean, I understand maybe it's like no matter what. I refuse to believe that no matter what, you just have to have a connection with the person. Like, you have no interest sexually with anyone until, I don't know. They won't sleep with someone unless they like the person's personality. That's a lot of people, though. I feel like that's less a sexuality thing and more just like a moral stance. It's a pretty normal thing.
For dogs, and stance on if pineapple on pizza should be a punishable crime. To you, it's the inside and personality that truly counts. Basically, your heart has to send your hormones a formal invitation before the love party can start. Gray sexual. So, you've met this really cute guy at a party 2 weeks ago, and you guys hit it off. It feels like you've known him all your life, and honestly, he just checks all your mental boxes because of how much you both have in common. However, one day he suddenly starts ghosting you for no apparent reason, and then he comes back and tells you that he doesn't feel the attraction anymore, and you can't seem to know what went wrong. The truth is, you are not the problem at all. Rather, he is gray sexual.
This just feels like a cope, bruh. You know that guy that ghosted you? Listen, it's not you. He's just gray sexual. Are we fucking serious? No, you weren't ghosted. He's just gray sexual. It's a sexuality thing.
That probably sounds like an excuse to be a bad person, but great.
What the fuck? That's what I said.
Sexuality.
Hector, thank you for the 17 months.
Is actually a very valid sexual orientation. For gray sexuals, sexual attraction isn't as frequent or intense as it might be for others. It's like having a favorite song, but only feeling like listening to it once in a while rather.
Again, some of these just seem like normal human traits that we're just adding a label to, like demisexual, gray sexual, those two things. Like, I feel like it's very normal as a human to not want to have sex with someone that you don't have a, like, connection with on a more than, like, purely physical. Like, there are many people who are not just going to look at somebody and fuck them, you know? Like, there are many people, like women, you could say that most women are demisexual, you know? Because I've seen some hot chicks with some dog-looking motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of it is tied up in the emotional connection. I don't know.
Rather than on repeat every day. They might experience attraction now and then or under particular situations, but it's not a constant in their lives. It's more like a sprinkle of seasoning rather than the main course. It's not about being uninterested in relationships or connections, it's just that the sexual aspect isn't always in the spotlight. Think of it like this.
I feel like this is just a cope for like an emotionally unavailable dude. Like, no. He's just gray sexual. Listen. He's just gray sexual. That's all it is. It's not on you.
While others might dive headfirst into a pool, gray sexuals might dip a toe in and decide to chill by the poolside instead. Bisexual. So, when you open...
What? You're gray sexual if you'd rather swim than fuck. You might, if you'd rather take a couple laps in the pool than have sex, you might be gray sexual. Okay, bisexual makes sense.
Your Spotify account to listen to music, there are normally different playlists to match your mood and how you feel. Sometimes you might want to play very sad songs and cry, and other times it might just be hip-hop and dance. This is basically what bisexuality is, except your sexual attraction is the playlist.
And if there are any bi women watching this stream right now or in the chat right now, your boyfriends are valid, you know? That's fine that all of you have boyfriends. That's okay. You know, that's great.
It's like having a love for both chocolate and vanilla. You don't have to pick just one. You would experience romantic or...
Dude, I totally called it. Look at all you guys saying fucking you got boyfriends. Totally called it. Called it.
Sexual attraction to more than one gender. But this doesn't mean you're always attracted to both genders equally or at the same time. You might find yourself drawn to a man one day and a woman the next, or be equally attracted to people of any gender. It's like going to a buffet where you enjoy a little bit of everything. The variety...
That's what I'm saying. If you're bisexual and single, what are you doing? You have the most options of any human being ever. You know? Sorry, my bad. My bad, y'all. Shit.
Variety is what makes it interesting. The attraction is fluid and can change over time, but it's always genuine. Scoliosexual. Scoliosexuality.
You are attracted to people with scoliosis. That's my guess. That's my guess.
Is like the rebellious teenager of sexual orientation. If you are a scoliosexual, then you would be attracted to people who don't fit within the traditional binary understanding of gender. This simply means you'll be into those who are non-binary, genderqueer, gender fluid, or anyone else who identifies outside.
Is that not pansexual? Am I fucking stupid? Or is scolio... Okay, from what I can understand from this video, scoliosexual is strictly these guys, not someone that identifies with traditional man and woman. So solely non-binary people. So pansexual is everybody. So bisexual is the antithesis of scoliosexual. Is this gonna be on the fucking exam? Oh my god. Jesus.
the strictly male or female categories. To you, attraction is tied to gender diversity. It's not just about whether someone is male or female, but rather about being drawn to the unique ways people express their gender outside the binary. Think of it as being attracted to every single color on the spectrum because there is always something beautiful and intriguing in the—
Except for the main ones. Sorry. Except for whatever, the main ones. We'll go with the main ones.
Unexpected. The thing is, many scoliosexuals are attracted to the creative expression of gender, and their sexual drive is driven when they see people who express and appreciate the full spectrum of gender expression. Asexual. So let's say you go to an all-you-can-eat buffet.
This one also makes sense to me. I understand this one.
And while everyone else is piling their plates high, you're just not that hungry. You might appreciate the food, you might even enjoy the atmosphere, but you don't feel the need to dig in.
And this is another one, and this might be an anti-woke opinion. I think a lot of... Fuck, never mind, whatever. I don't know. I feel like more people identify with asexuality than the people who are actually asexual. But again, that might just be my lack of understanding of asexuality because I can't wrap my head around it because I am not asexual. But in my mind, I feel like more people resonate with asexuality than people that are actually genuinely asexual. I'm not saying asexuality is not a thing. But again, this is based off of someone who has literally no understanding of this world whatsoever. So
is exactly how it is for asexual, but instead of food, it's sexual attraction they literally have no appetite for. If you are asexual, then sexual attraction isn't the driving point in your life. You might still experience...
I'm asexual, but I'm also on a high dose of Zoloft, so that's what I'm saying, dude. It might just be your SSRIs or what have you. I'm not homophobic, but all these sexualities piss me off. Well, that's what I'm saying, is I feel like when you get into the territory of, like, whatever the fuck, like, objective sexual, like you're attracted to your couch, it discredits things like bisexuality and pansexuality and asexuality even. Like it completely, and again, this is coming from a straight white dude, so this means very little, but when you have all these, like, these extra things that are not really widely adopted or even accepted by the LGBTQ plus community, it's gonna muddy the waters a little bit, you know? It's gonna take away from it. You know what I'm saying? And then, like, you know, Alex Jones will see this and be like, what the fuck? People are fucking their fucking couches? People are gay for couches? What? You know what I'm saying? Like, it just, like, completely...
romantic attraction, like wanting to date or cuddle, but the desire for sexual activity isn't there. It's like being interested in the plot of a romance movie, but not particularly caring about the steamy scenes. Although many people believe asexuals are just celibate, the truth is they are actually not just abstaining from sex because they want to, they simply don't feel sexual attraction. And while they might not be interested in...
See, that's where I just don't believe it. But again, that's coming from someone who is just horny as fuck. You know? I don't know. I can't wrap my head around... I can't wrap my head around it. I don't know.
The sexual side of things, love, connection, and companionship are definitely on the table. Pansexual. Pansexuality is a sexual orientation where a person is attracted to others regardless of their gender. It's like saying, I'm attracted to people, not parts.
This one makes sense to me finally. For the longest time, I was like, why not just be bisexual? It's like the same thing. But I'm understanding this one now. I get this one.
Pansexuals see love and attraction as something that transcends traditional gender boundaries because what matters to them is the person inside, not their gender identity or expression. Now, an interesting fact is that pansexuality comes from the Greek word pan, meaning all, which
Right, so if I were an awesome right-wing grifting comedian, I would be like, huh. Oh, so you want to fuck pans? fella, fella, fella. Rah, whoa. That's literally like half the Austin comedy scene is like, we should set trans people on fire. Wow. Yeah. Wow. Woo!
Simply means that pansexuals have the potential to be attracted to people of all genders. Whether someone is male, female, non-binary, genderqueer, or anywhere else on the gender spectrum, a pansexual person could be attracted to them. They are basically equal opportunity lovers.
So when I was less woke, this made no fucking sense to me at all. This made no goddamn sense. But now I get it. I totally understand it. So, like, bisexuality is rooted in just, you know, men and women, like the traditional gender roles or what have you. This incorporates trans and non-binary people, gender fluid, etc., 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 etc. Oh, right? Huh? Yeah. I'm a fucking woke genius. I'm a woke mad scientist. I know all this shit. Let's fucking go. Woo! Right?
Pansexuals are not confused, but very inclusive to all genders. However, this doesn't mean they do not have preferences, just like anyone else. They don't find every single person attractive, they're just open to attraction to people of any gender. It's like being open to try any dish at a restaurant, but still having your favorite flavor.
Yeah, so like the trans crab, the woman steak and eggs, the non-binary pork chops, like all that shit, you know? When are we getting a foot stream? Go watch the beginning of this VOD.
Nothing is off the table. Homosexual. Homosexuality is...
Sorry.
When someone is romantically or sexually attracted to people of the same gender. For men, this is often referred to as...
I'm sorry.
being gay, and for women, it's often called being lesbian. It's like liking sugar and loving only people that like sugar. So if you're a guy who likes guys or a girl who likes girls, that's homosexuality in a nutshell. Unlike what some people tend to believe, being homosexual is not just a phase or something you can snap out of.
Yeah, speak for yourself, all right? I've grown out of it.
It's an integral part of who they are, like having a favorite color or food. And although you may evolve, it's still not a temporary thing. So whether it's dating, getting married, or starting a family, homosexual relationships are built on the same principles as any other: trust, communication, and mutual respect. Androsexual.
I feel like you could have said that for any other sexuality. What the fuck is androsexual? Why are they in a gym? Is this gonna be about you're sexually attracted people that are working out?
Now, this group of people are majorly attracted to anything that exudes masculinity.
So, if you're a guy, gay, and if you're a woman, straight? Also, what the fuck is this flag? This is the worst 3 colors ever. That shit sucks.
If you are androsexual, your sexual radar will ping whenever you encounter someone who exudes that masculine energy. This could mean physical characteristics like a chiseled jawline or a...
Who identifies as androsexual? Who?
Boys. But it could also be about the way...
Because wouldn't this be under the umbrella of some of the other shit? Right? Like, wouldn't this be under the umbrella of, like, pansexual or, like, or even straight for some genders or, like,
someone carries themselves, their confidence, or their traditional masculine qualities like strength or assertiveness. So whether they're rocking a beard that could house a small family of birds, or they just fixed your leaky sink with one hand while holding a puppy in the other, if you're finding yourself drawn to that, then that's your jam. But here's the twist. You are not limited to being attracted to just men. You are basically drawn to anyone who embodies masculinity, whether they're male, female, non-binary, or anything in between.
Can I say this one is fucking stupid? Or will that get me in trouble?
Between gynesex.
Because I feel like that's under the umbrella of so many other ones. There's like no fucking point. That's just like a preference. Because with every single other like sexuality you've had, this guy and has said like, oh, but you can have preferences. So if you can have preferences with the other ones, why not just be under the umbrella of those things? You know what I'm saying? That makes no sense. Yeah, just say your preference is masculine people, but under the umbrella of the other things. Like, this doesn't really make sense as a sexuality, I feel like. Gynosexual. Sexually attracted to gynecologist. Or, oh wait, no. I got it. Androsexual is masculine, gynosexual, feminine. Whoop! I feel like that's just a type. That's what I'm saying. I feel like that your type or your preference is under the umbrella of other sexualities, you know?
Picture this. You're at an art gallery, but instead of paintings, the exhibit is all about femininity. That's basically what goes on in a gynosexual person's mind 24/7. They are
another
totally
ugly
attracted to
fucking
femininity
flag.
and everything that has to do with feminine energy. For example, you see someone with a soft, graceful vibe in your heart.
So, like, would I be gynosexual? I guess gynosexual makes sense. Like, if I were like if you were a straight guy, I guess if you weren't straight, but if you were attracted to trans women and women, you would be gynosexual, but that would also make you pansexual. Correct? So what is the point in even having gynosexual? Do you know what I'm saying? Like, would this not just be just a preference? Like, you prefer... But you would be attracted to feminine men, too? But what the fuck does that even fucking mean? But because feminine men would be under the umbrella of pansexuality as well. Right? Not even right. I know I'm right. Because pansexuality encompasses everything. So you would just be pan with a preference towards more feminine people. Huh? I'm a goddamn genius. I'm woke as fuck, dude. I'm woke as shit. Look at how woke I am. Listen to my woke voice. Right? I'm the wokest man on earth. I am the friend that's too woke. That's not true at all, but...
does a little happy dance. It's like having a radar that goes ding whenever someone brings that feminine energy, whether they're a woman, a man with a feminine side, or someone who's non-binary.
But, like, wouldn't that also encompass, wouldn't it just be pansexuality with a preference of more feminine people? Because you said pansexuality, you can have preferences. It doesn't mean you just like everything equally. Right?
For gynosexuals, it's all about those...
Gyno is when you get fucking tits. When you take steroids, gyno is when you get tits. When you get jacked and you get fucking tits. That's what gyno is, to me.
Feminine traits. Maybe it's the way someone smiles sweetly.
Is that inherently a feminine trait? Maybe it's the way they smile or something.
elegance in their movements, or even the way they style their hair with that perfect swoop. Sapiosexual. Have you ever met—
This is gonna be nonsense. This one's gonna be fucking nonsense. I know it will, but I think it's just nonsense for the rest of the video.
Met someone that you found insanely attractive, but the minute you have a conversation with them, you are instantly turned off because
maybe not. Maybe not.
They don't sound very smart. If you find yourself in a similar situation, you are sapiosexual. Intelligence is your ultimate aphrodisiac, and a stimulating conversation is basically foreplay.
Again. Yeah, fingering the mind. I like to speak someone who's gonna not finger my pussy, but finger my frontal cortex. That's what I need. Listen. I guess I'm not sapiosexual because the dumbest chick I've ever known in my entire life was hot as fuck. And talking to her was like talking to, I don't know, a fucking squirrel or something. Like, you would speak to her and you'd be like, I'm gonna put a goddamn bullet in my brain. Because I cannot stand to speak with this lady for any more than 5 more minutes. But, I mean, of course it's a turnoff, but there's a level of hotness in which I would overlook the dumbness and have sex with them. In the same way that many women would meet some fucking caveman frat guy, and he's some dumb piece of shit, and they're like, well, I gotta fuck him because he's hot. You know? Like if Nicholas Chavez came up to you and he spoke to you and he was just fucking stupid as shit, it wouldn't matter. You'd be like, I'm gonna blow him right here. Right now. I don't care what he says. You know? But again, this falls into the... Like, if we're talking strictly sexual attraction, being sexually attracted to someone who's intelligent, again, just feels like more of a preference than anything. Like, of course, I would much rather have sex with someone who I believe is on the same level of intellect or, like, smarter than me. You know, that's attractive. That's an attractive thing. That's an attractive thing for fucking anybody. Unless you're weird and you like dumb people, you know, and you like to take advantage of people or something, and, like, that's hot for you, I guess. But, like, that's attractive to anyone. That's, like, an attractive trait, is intelligence. So, I don't know. I just feel like this is more of a preference sort of thing. I don't think people have sex with people based off of solely their intelligence. It could be an aspect. It could be like you're on the fence about somebody, and then they are, like, smart and, like, a smooth talker, and you're like, oh, I'm gonna fuck this guy. But they could be so hot that, you know, it doesn't matter how smart they are. What if you only fuck stupid people? There's probably a name for that. But see how ridiculous that sounds? Right? No, because young Sheldon exists. Exactly. If you were sapiosexual and you met young Sheldon, would you have sex with young Sheldon? That's a kid. But you're sapiosexual, so you only look at the level of intelligence. Like in levels of, you know, intellect, he's like a grown man. Would you fuck young Sheldon? The kid? If you're sapiosexual, that's where I'm getting confused. There's no way you can base your entire sexuality off of someone's level of intelligence. So they can be ugly ASF, but if they're smart, you fuck. That's what I'm saying. You cannot base your entire... I don't know. It just seems like this would be another preference under the umbrella of an actual sexuality. Neil deGrasse Tyson is not that bad looking of a guy. If I were a woman, I would have sex with Neil deGrasse Tyson, I think. My wormhole is ready? Okay. So you would as well. So I mean, if you're sapiosexual, seemingly you would have sex with, I don't know, Stephen Hawking, who I don't even think can have sex. Right? I don't know. Anyways, have you guys seen that image of like fingering the brain pussy? Hold on. Fingering the brain meme. Awesome. Have you guys seen this image? This is sapiosexual. Has no one seen this? Am I the only one that's seen this? I feel like I keep making obscure references that you guys don't know. We've seen it. Okay, good.
You basically have a crush on someone's mind instead of their abs, and a big brain is way hotter than big biceps. Instead of your heart skipping a beat when you see a six-pack, it skips uncontrollably when they drop some fascinating knowledge bomb or solve a tricky problem like it's nothing. For sapiosexuals, the brain is the sexiest organ, and immediately when someone starts...
Yeah, but what about the penis or the pussy?
talking about philosophy, literature, or science, you are suddenly head
so
over...
this is just personality over looks? No, 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 Queen. That would be demisexual. We have lost the plot completely as this video continues.
Feels in love. It's not about how they look in a suit or a dress. It's about how they look when they're passionately explaining something complex. Wordplay and witty banter are like catnip to sapiosexuals. So if you can keep up a battle of wits, you might just win their hearts. Heterosexual. You go to a restaurant to order food, and you are served exactly what you want, which is a chicken burger with large fries and ketchup. No changes or mixture added. This is essentially what being heterosexual is like. You're a guy who's into
Finally,
girls.
some fucking normal sexualities, for Christ's sakes.
Or a girl who's into guys. Basically, if you're a magnet that is positively charged, then you're naturally drawn to something with a negative charge. It's the classic opposites attract scenario, where men are attracted to women and women are attracted to men. While heterosexuality...
What the fuck? Is this our flag? For real? Is this our flag? Is that actually our flag? I've never seen the heterosexual flag. That's our flag for real? Are we serious? What? That sucks. Can we get a new flag? What the fuck is this? What the fuck is that? That's such a boring fucking flag. I want a new flag. Who do I have to talk to get a new flag? Who signs off on the flags? This is... I feel like whoever made this flag... They have a vendetta against heterosexual people. Yeah, like some angry gay made this flag. Some spiteful gay made this flag for our people. And it's so boring.
Also known as being straight, is pretty common. It's important to remember that there's no default when it comes to sexual orientation. Being straight is just one of many ways people can experience attraction. It's like saying vanilla is the default ice cream flavor.
It is, though.
Meanwhile, there are tons of other
No, I know, but vanilla is the start. It is totally the default.
Delicious options.
Not that straight people are the default. I feel like I'm kind of... Hold on. I'm just saying, strictly with the ice cream conversation, vanilla is default.
To explore with sexual. So, when most people feel an insane amount of attraction...
You are sexually attracted to batteries.
toward someone, they always try to pursue a relationship and maybe want the person they find attractive to like them back. However, people who are lithsexual would literally run in the opposite direction as soon as they see that the person they like likes them too.
What?
This is because you're attracted to someone, but you're not really into the idea of them liking you back. It's like...
So what the fuck is the point? So, like, I don't know, like parasocial? Oh, I'm lithsexual for Jay Schlatt. He barely knows I exist and he's not sexually interested in me. Ooh, yeah. I'm lithsexual for Dream. What the fuck? What is this? You prefer them to not be into you? How is that even a sexuality? That makes no goddamn sense.
Like having a crush but without the butterflies at the thought of holding hands or sharing a milkshake. Imagine being a fan of someone from afar, loving the view from the bleachers, but...
So it is parasocial. That's literally... There's a sexuality for being parasocial? That makes no goddamn sense.
But not really wanting to join them on the field. You enjoy the feelings you have, but you're not interested in acting on them or having those feelings return. Relationships can also be a bit weird and different if you are a lithsexual, because you might enjoy someone's company, find them attractive, and even enjoy flirting, but once things start getting reciprocated, your interest might fade, and that's just going to be a bit uncomfortable for the other person. The truth is, you're not rejecting the person, it's...
I'm only parasocial with one person and one person only. I appreciate that.
More about keeping the feelings in a space that's comfortable for you, which is more about companionship and connection rather than mutual romantic or sexual attraction. Reciprosexual. So you're at...
I swear to fucking God. I swear to fucking God, if this is you're sexually attracted to someone who is also attracted to you, I'm gonna jump off a building.
At a party and someone catches your eye. You don't think much of it at first, but then they come over and start chatting with you. And suddenly your brain goes, well, maybe they are kind of cute. This is simply because you are reciprosexual, and your attraction to another person turns on like a light switch, but only when someone else flips it first. Basically, you only feel attracted to someone if they're already showing interest in you first. You might not even have any romantic or sexual feelings for someone at first, but the moment they start showing interest in...
I mean, I think I'm fucking this thing, you know? I mean, what the fuck? Isn't everybody this? If you're attracted to the person, or is if we are strictly reciprosexual, anyone who approaches you, anyone who gives you any attention whatsoever, you are sexually attracted to them. That is, by definition, what this means, which no one is. That's literally like the HR meme where the hot guy approaches and he says something, and she's like, hey, what's up? And then the fucking fat, ugly chud approaches, and she's like, HR or whatever. Like,
you're like, oh wait, maybe I do like them. It's like your heart is on standby mode and it only wakes up when it gets a signal from someone else. It's like playing a game of ping-pong.
This one is fucking stupid.
Those romantic feelings after they've served first. However, unlike the popular misconceptions that reciprosexuals are just indecisive or playing hard to get, it's actually all of...
Annie G, thank you for the 12 months. Are you attracted to every woman? Well, no, that's what I'm saying. It's like, I would be attracted to someone who approached me that I didn't know existed, that was hot, or like that I was into, you know, that I was attracted to. If they approach me, of course I would be attracted to them if I didn't know of their existence prior. But if some chud approached me, I wouldn't just be like, oh, whoa, just because they approach me, you know? And I am attracted first, often. I don't know.
About the way attraction works for them.
I feel like this is made by some fucking right-wing mole to be like, yep, sexualities are nonsense. Silence their voices or whatever. We're just gonna make up some fucking bullshit to make it seem like Alice in Wonderland or some shit.
Interest is genuine, but it just needs a little nudge to get started. It's like needing a spark to light the fire rather than the fire starting on its own. While love and sexual orientation come in different...
I'm ballsexual. I fucking love balls. Next up is ballsexual. So ballsexual, so imagine you're at a buffet and you just don't like anything you see until you see a nice platter of fucking balls. And you're like, yum. You might be ballsexual. That's what this one's called.
Different forms and flavors. The only place you can stay updated with fun, exciting information is on our Discord channel. So join the server today and get access to...
No! I won't! This video fucking sucks!
Unlimited interesting information. Autosexual. You know how self-love and...
I swear to fucking God, if this is about cars, I'm punching this guy in the face. I'm gonna find him. I'm gonna punch him in the face.
Care are...
I've already seen the My Strange Addiction episode. I've seen it.
Basically the first thing everybody should do and have for themselves. Well, you don't need to say much to someone who is autosexual. This is because they take the whole self-love train to a whole new level. Autosexuals are physically incapable of loving anyone aside from themselves.
So, is this like asexuality except for your... So I guess it's not asexuality. It's you can only be sexually attracted to yourself? What? Not even narcissism, though. Narcissism is like, you're not sexually attracted to yourself as a narcissist. Like, you like yourself. You enjoy yourself. You're proud of yourself. But, like, this is like you're jacking off to yourself in the mirror or something.
It's like being your own biggest fan, but in a way that goes beyond just
This is
self-love.
not fucking real.
It's not just about
also
liking what you see in the mirror. It's about finding yourself genuinely attractive in a way that might be more intense than how you feel about others. You're basically the star and Prince Charming in your own romantic movie. Now, most people think that autosexuals are just seriously self-absorbed and overconfident individuals, but the truth is that they simply do not just love anyone apart from themselves, at least in...
Guys, if you ever experience a narcissist, just know it's not narcissism. They're merely autosexual. It's fine. It's fine.
The emotional/sexual way. However, while you might have a strong attraction to yourself, you can still enjoy relationships with others. It's like loving pizza, but also appreciating a good salad.
So what the fuck is the point?
There's room for both. Autosexuality just means that the relationship with yourself is particularly important and should therefore have the master bedroom in your heart. Objectum sexual. So you took...
This is gonna be that you want to fuck couches. I guarantee it. I was objectum sexual when I was in 5th grade. I would fuck my couch every day after school. My couch is my bitch.
Took a trip to Bora Bora and visited the Arts and Crafts Museum. There, you see so many beautiful, unique, cultural pieces of furniture, beads, and handcrafted baskets, and you are immediately turned on. Yes, you heard it right. You are practically getting the hots for a few pieces of furniture, and this happens because you are objectum sexual. You only feel romantic or sexual attraction toward objects instead of people. Imagine being head over heels for a bridge, a building, or even a piece of art. It's not just about
going to Seattle and like trying to fuck the Space Needle or whatever. See, like this kind of shit that's just completely, you know, having pansexuality in the same video as objectum sexual completely undoes any progress that has been made for pansexuals, bisexuals, homosexuals, just fucking ruins it. You know, I lived in Chicago. I loved to go and I'd flick the bean. I was having sex with the whole city of Chicago. I'm objectum sexual. I like fucking the city of Chicago. I would put my dick on the Chicago bean. I now have gout and super AIDS. or whatever.
These objects, it's about forming deep emotional bonds with them, much like you would with a partner. You find yourself drawn to shapes, texture, history.
The worst predators ever caught. Dude, I'm not clicking on this video. Look at this guy. Are we fucking serious? I'm not clicking on this goddamn video. Look at, what is this? What is this little poor baby? And this guy licking his lips? And this fucking, oh my lord, what is his comment? Instructions unclear, my Spotify playlist is pregnant. This guy randomly popped up in my recommendations. I can't stop watching his vids. Is anybody gonna... I low-key thought scoliosexual was a person attracted to others with scoliosis. I love how this guy remains neutral on the topic, just helping explain without all the politics attached to it. Not the hero we deserve, but the hero we need. I love how he compares sexuality to real-life scenarios to give us a visualization on what attraction truly consists of. It's very smart and honestly quite effective. Except for the... homosexuality is pretty gay. Except for the fact that the analogies were not good. I mean, some of them were fine, but most of them were not good. I don't understand. Maybe I'm just not woke enough, but I really do feel like this takes away from the validity of, like, actual, I don't know, whatever. All right, let's watch another video. Who's ready for this? Who's ready? La da 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 do. I've maxed out my woke stats, dude. I've maxed it out. I've maxed out my woke stats. Is objective. That's what I'm saying. Like, is this shit gonna be on the test? I hate these kinds of, I don't know. I mean, I don't think this is AI, but so many of these sort of like, every blank in the history of blank blank is like AI generated, like the paint explainer guy or whatever the hell. Anyways. Alright. I'm gonna pee again, and then we'll just keep reacting. You know, I've been watching a lot of, Fern recently. I've been watching so much Fern, and I thought this was one of the AI slop channels that I mentioned earlier, but apparently this is like a legitimate channel. Like, they actually, like, render their animations and everything. It's not AI slop garbage. So I really want to watch how a Minecraft scammer stole $16.5 million. But let me first make a fart noise in the camera, and then I will go pee. Yep. one else can feel it for you. Only you. Listen to the words, guys. No one else can speak the words on your skin. No one deaf in words unspoken. Deaf with wide open. Today is where your book begins. The rest is still unwritten. Right? Listen to the words closely. Ah, shit. Ah. You tell us it's Lex Pro. You tell Mom it's Jesus. Yeah, you know. Ugh. I believe in God and I love Him and stuff. Just in case my mom is watching. Apparently the clip she saw was like she got like deep in the VODS channel and like there was this clip of me in her home, my old home, and I like pulled out the Bible and I was like, let's do Bible study, and she was like, that's sacrilege. Anyways, alright, so ladies and gents, we are gonna watch how a Minecraft scammer stole $16.5 million. I just recently discovered this channel, Fern. I quite like their videos. I went down a deep rabbit hole of like North Korea videos the other day and discovered their channel. So, we will now be watching this. You know, you guys know me. I love Minecraft. I love scamming. It's perfect.
A Twitter employee is getting an unexpected phone call. The caller claims to be from Twitter's internal help desk. He explains there are issues with the company's VPN connection. Apparently, it's been happening a lot lately. The Twitter employee logs in again. He enters his credentials, username, password. Then he just needs to confirm the login on his phone. Done. Everything seems to be working now. The help desk person sounds pleased and wishes him a nice evening. Graham hangs up.
But Clayton Ray Huff in Florida is scamming this guy. It's funny, it really did zoom into Florida. This could be Dream.
Graham hangs up. He cannot believe...
Oh, fuck, it's Graham. Never mind.
How easy that was. He doesn't work for the help desk, and definitely not for Twitter. He's 17, drives a white BMW, has a high-end gaming setup, and wears a Rolex covered in gemstones.
Are we talking about me right now?
He's pulled off a few scams before, but this one will be the biggest hack of his life, by far. Graham is about to drag the Twitter team into a nerve-wracking game of cat and mouse.
What the fuck in this game?
With a small crew, they'll hijack the accounts of some of the most famous people on the planet. Bill Gates, Jeff Bezos, Joe Biden, Barack Obama, Kanye West, Mr. Beast. He'll even break into the account of the man, who just a few years later will end up buying Twitter. By the time it's all over, Graham will be sitting on a stash of Bitcoin, and it will all go down in just over 24 hours. This is the wild story of the biggest hack in Twitter's history.
Nastops. For those of you that don't know, my Minecraft account was hacked by a guy named Nastops, and he changed my Minecraft username to Nastops. It might be the same guy, honestly. This prolific Minecraft hacker.
A fake tweet. Be a major security breach at Twitter.
With ties to a Florida...
Responds to the most high-profile hack in Twitter history.
Dude, that's clicks.
It's 2016. A 13-year-old kid is sitting in his bedroom in Tampa, Florida, playing Minecraft.
Awesome.
His name is Graham Ivan Clark. He's playing Minecraft in hardcore mode. One death and it's game over.
Yep, that's how the game mode works.
On YouTube, Graham goes by the name Open. In his videos, he talks about being
11K. Hilarious.
Homeschooled and how he doesn't have many friends. His parents split up when he was 7. He's raised by his mom along with his sister. Minecraft is his escape, a way to get away from real life. It doesn't take long for Graham to start bending the rules.
This video is about a scammer, a liar, and just someone that is pretty scummy. You guys probably know him already. It's Open.
Graham, aka Open, makes money selling rare Minecraft skins and flashy usernames. The catch, he never actually delivers them. According to him, by 2017, he's pulling $5,000 a month. He's only 14. But scamming a few Minecraft noobs isn't enough for him. He wants more.
What the fuck do you do with $5,000 a month at 14 years old? Literally, what do you spend that on? Like, there's... Like, how do you even spend that amount of money?
In 2018, Graham starts getting interested in crypto and stumbles across a forum called OG Users. OG Users is a shady corner of the internet. It's a forum to discuss and buy rare online usernames. It's crawling with hackers and scammers. They trade stolen or hacked online accounts. For $1,500, you could buy the late XXXTentacion's old Minecraft account or get a clean Twitter handle like @beers.
What's the name of this website? OG Users? Fuck, my phone is dead. Fuck! Okay, I'm gonna see if I could buy XXXTentacion's Minecraft account later.
Buy the late XXXTentacion's old Minecraft account or get a clean Twitter handle like
I would immediately fall for a scam. I'm like, what? I can make my Minecraft username what?
@beers. Graham signs up under the name Graham $, and gets banned just 4 days later.
Damn.
Again, he took money, but never delivered.
Damn.
But in his few days on the forum, something else grabbed his attention. An
LSD?
New kind of scam. SIM swapping.
Oh, fuck.
An AT&T store in the center of Boston. Tech investor Greg Bennett has a problem. He's lost his phone. Luckily, the store rep can help. In cases like this, mobile carriers can transfer your number from the lost SIM card to a new one. All Greg has to do is show some ID.
TK! Thank you for the tier 1 sub.
And the process gets started. It takes a little while though, so the man leaves the store while it's being handled. The only thing is that man wasn't Greg Bennett, not even close.
It was... Fuck, what's his name? Graham. What's his name? It was who? What's his name? Graham. It was Graham.
And so it looked like somebody walked into a store and said they were me to an employee who was collaborator, then swap out give them a phone with a new SIM card, and then wiped out my SIM card in that process.
This is the real Greg Bennett. He shared his story on the Cybercrime Magazine podcast.
A very popular podcast, no doubt. On SoundCloud.
And his case is by far not the only one.
And his story was heard by millions.
Most of the time, the scammers don't even have to walk into a store. They just call the mobile provider's customer service line, pretend to be someone else, and talk their way in. The next day, the real Greg Bennett is at home in Seattle, sitting with his son, talking business, when suddenly his phone stops working.
There's no cell signal, no nothing. And I noticed also that I'm having trouble. I'm working on trying to get into my email accounts, and I can't get into my email accounts either. So I'm now thinking very bad things.
While Bennett's on the phone with AT&T trying to figure out what's going on, the scammers have already taken over his phone number. Since two-factor authentication is often tied to a phone number, getting access to that number...
This is still like a very popular scam today. Like, if you have someone's phone number, you could do shit like this. Like, you could... they're a little bit more locked down about it at AT&T now, but you could still do, like, SIM swaps to this day.
Means getting access to all other accounts.
All these folks have to do is use your email address to try to log on to these accounts and then say, forgot password. So then the password resets is sent to your text, which is now controlled by another phone that you don't have.
So the fraudsters now have access to his emails, his bank accounts, and his crypto accounts. 164 Bitcoin gets stolen from Bennett's wallet. Back then, they were worth around $856,000. Today, it would be well over $10 million. Authorities were able to recover 100 of the stolen Bitcoin, but 64 are still missing to this day. Maybe there were multiple people involved.
Holy fuck. 64 Bitcoin is so much money. I remember, like, when I was in college, I invested in Bitcoin, and at that time, it would just go down slowly. And like I literally put almost all the money I had into Bitcoin, and every day I would check the Bitcoin, and it would just go down and down and down, and I was just like it got to a point where it was like funny. I was like, I'm fucking poor as fuck. All right, let's go. You know, like I was like getting to the point where I'd fucking jack off to the amount of money that I was losing. I lost everything. I remember I had to DoorDash. To like pay for a suit because I lost all my money in Bitcoin when I was in college.
But in the end, only one suspect was ever identified.
It was a 17-year-old.
We call that FinDom, financial domination.
With an accomplice who was very good on the computer, and they were actually very good, very efficient. I got to give them some credit for how good they were.
Because the suspect was still a minor at the time, he wasn't arrested. But there is evidence pointing to the teenage hacker behind the attack. During the scam, Bennett received an extortion message. It was signed with Scrim, reportedly one of the online aliases used by Graham Evan Clark.
Why the fuck would you... why would you sign a ransom message? Why not just... He's gonna think it's one of the Suicide Boys. Perfect. I'm a genius. Why would you not just... Why would you not just say the message? Like, you don't have to put a signature.
According to the New York Times, additional evidence links Graham to the attack. For one, afterwards he suddenly started living large. He moved into his own apartment, bought a BMW and a Rolex. And before turning 18, Graham wants to pull off his biggest stunt yet. Among his targets is none other than the man who would one day become the richest person on the planet. Everything Graham needs for the hack, he taught himself, learning by doing.
I keep pausing this video, but I've never understood that. Like, if you are going to steal a shitload of money, it does not benefit you to, like, get anything extravagant. Like, you're just going to call more attention to yourself. You might as well just pay off your bills, or like anything you couldn't pay for previously, pay for that. Like, there's no point. Of course, you're going to call attention to yourself if you get a new place, you get a BMW. Like, it just makes no sense. That one video, the richest man on the planet, that video still to this day pisses me off. I went back and I watched the second channel video of me reacting to the richest men or whatever, and like the first fucking guy, don't even get me started, dude. That shit, oh my god, that, like, it pisses me off so much.
Doing. But you don't just need to take on the richest man in the world to level up your problem-solving skills. You can just use Brilliant, the hands-on learning platform teaches through interactive.
Okay. That was a nice ad integration. I will say, every Fern video I've seen, really good ad integrations. Like, very seamless. They do a really good job. And they put this little bar at the bottom, so you know how far to skip. What? Oh, my phone. Okay.
Gets hacked, the Tesla CEO is busy. About 24 hours before he gets hacked, the Tesla CEO is busy on Twitter, handling customer support.
Should do this automatically.
Around the same time, Graham is sitting in front of his PC in Tampa. His plan is to sell rare usernames and access to Twitter accounts, just like people do every day on OG users. He figures each account could go for thousands of dollars, but instead of hacking individual users...
And you know he's a hacker because he's got an evil profile picture. Because he's got, like, the evil robber mask, and he's red.
Graham chooses the easier route. He wants to come at them from the inside. He picks a new nickname for this mission.
They want to what?
Graham chooses the easier route. He wants to come at them from the inside. He picks a new nickname for this mission. Kirk, like the captain from Star Trek. Time to get a crew. He messages what appears to be his first collaborator on Discord. His name is Lowell. Graham claims he works at Twitter and has internal access. We don't know exactly who Lowell is, but the New York Times spoke with him and confirmed he worked with Graham. Most likely Graham brought him in to help sell the stolen accounts. Over the next few hours, their group will grow to at least 5 people. Then phase 1 begins. Graham must have been preparing for this moment for weeks. We know that from court records. He used LinkedIn to dig up contact info for Twitter employees. That's his entry point. Now he's going to call them. A 17-year-old kid wearing a Rolex.
Hi, this is Eric from the help desk. You're having issues with your VPN connection?
Graham gets a few Twitter employees on the phone. Some get suspicious. A few even report a call to Twitter's fraud monitoring team. But one employee stays on the line and believes he's really talking to someone from the help desk.
And this guy's a fucking idiot. And he's about to put all of Twitter at jeopardy.
Okay, so your VPN's acting up? I'll send you a new link. Hang on. Try this one instead.
Graham sends the employee a fake login page. When the employee types in his credentials, Graham does the exact same thing, but in the real VPN login form. Now all he needs is the two-factor authentication code. Graham triggers the 2FA request. The code gets sent via SMS to the employee, who then enters it into the fake login page. Done. Graham is in. Phase 1 is underway. Through the VPN connection, he's essentially inside the Twitter employee's computer. The question now, how does he get to the back end, the place where he can reset access to individual Twitter accounts? Graham starts poking around, but it turns out this particular employee doesn't have the right permissions. From here, Graham can't access account credentials. So Graham digs deeper into Twitter's internal network. He's trying to understand the system, reading through countless internal messages. There has to be something useful here. Then, jackpot. He finds the login details for someone in Twitter's legal department. That's his way in. The legal department has deep access, and now so does Graham. With just a few clicks, he can now take over any Twitter account he wants. It's simple. Change the registered email to his own, or to the buyer's. Set a new password. Done. Now Graham needs buyers. Phase 2 begins. But there's a problem. Graham's reputation on OG users, the perfect marketplace for rare handles, is trash. No one's going to buy anything from him. So he needs middlemen, dealers. Lowell has been on board since yesterday. Today, Che-Wan joins the crew. Che-Wan is 19 years old and lives on the south coast of England. His real name is Mason Shepard. Not long.
I mean, it's so funny to talk about these guys as like, which I guess they are, like prolific hackers or whatever. But then it's like,
he's the fucking greatest criminal we've ever seen.
On the south coast of England. His real name is Mason Shepard.
And he's a goddamn child. Like, he's the greatest criminal we've ever seen in the history of cybersecurity. This guy right here.
Shepard. Not long after, Rolex signs on. He's 22, from Orlando, Florida. His real name is Nima Fazeli. Graham probably doesn't tell either of them the full story. He claims, just like he told Lowell, that he works for Twitter, maybe to gain their trust. Because unlike Graham, both Che-Wan and Rolex have solid reputations on OG users. On Wednesday morning, Che-Wan posts this on OG users. From $2,500 to $3,000, you can buy any Twitter account. Che-Wan even name drops some past customers, supposedly people who've already bought from him successfully. Payment is Bitcoin only, and no small talk. Buyers are told not to start the chat with "Hey," just drop the handle they want and make an offer. Serious offers are discussed with Graham over Discord. 1359, Che-Wan.
5K for @XX, 3K at dark. Let me know. Guy wants them. Also, is @vampire doable?
5K for all three.
Later that day,
okay, so he is inside of, like, the Twitter sphere, or whatever the fuck. So he's got insider information, so whoever has these ads, he can just disable their account and give it to someone else. Or at the very least, not disable their account. Not disable their account, but he can just give the credentials to people on this website from being on the inside, which is fucking bananas.
Potential buyer seems to become part of the crew. Joe. His real name is Joseph O'Connor. He's British too, and 21 at the time. He knows his way around SIM swapping, and is rumored to have been involved in an earlier hack of Twitter CEO Jack Dorsey. His exact role isn't clear, but Joe does post a tweet that shows that he's on the inside. It's Twitter's admin tools. Twitter takes it down shortly after it's posted. Behind the scenes, the platform has already started investigating. Since early that morning, they've been looking into strange calls from people claiming to be help desk staff. By now, suspicious login attempts are piling up. It's becoming clear this wasn't just a prank call. Someone is deep inside the system.
And I'm deep inside your mom. I'm sorry, that was dumb.
For Graham, the clock is ticking.
Graham is deep inside the system.
It's only a matter of time before Twitter catches on and shuts him out. So he comes up with an idea, a way to squeeze even more money out of the hack.
Oh my god, he's doing a fucking rug pull. He is doing a rug pull on these accounts. God damn. Genius.
Enter phase 3. Graham sets his sights on the crypto community. By mid-2020, the economy is in freefall because of the COVID pandemic. Stock markets are down, and so is crypto.
Cryptocurrency's plunging right.
So Graham launches a website, cryptoforhealth.com. To help people in these hard times, he makes an irresistible promise. Send Bitcoin to his wallet, and Crypto for Health will send back double, just like that. His new plan is simple: convince people to send him money voluntarily. Now he just has to promote the platform, and he has the best tool to do so. Graham gains access to the accounts of several crypto influencers and platforms. The first tweet goes out.
Who would fall for that? Well, people fell for Hawk2a coin. So, you know. I don't find it hard to believe that people fell for this. I mean, obviously, this would be a scam to any, like, reasonable person. Send in an amount of Bitcoin, get double back. Duh. But many people invested into Hawk2a coin. So, you know, there's a lot of fucking idiots online, especially in the crypto space.
From the account Angelo BTC.
Not old people. Old people don't know how to buy Bitcoin.
Then come at least 10 more, all from well-known names in the crypto.
Also, if you're seeing this from Coinbase,
from the account Angelo BTC.
I mean,
then come at least
it's one thing to receive a tweet like this from Haley Welch, but from Bitcoin, from @Bitcoin,
all from
Coinbase, CoinDesk, Gemini, Justin Sun, like these accounts are like reputable accounts. Of course, people are going to fall for this.
For the next 2 hours, he tweets almost nonstop from major crypto.
God damn, that is crazy. But also, of course you're going to get caught. Like, how did he think? Surely he didn't think he was actually going to get away with this.
Companies' accounts. Binance, Gemini, Coinbase, Ripple, and more. Then at 4:15 p.m., he takes it to the next level. Graham stops using the Crypto for Health link. Now he tweets his Bitcoin address directly. He wants more reach.
Wow. So God damn, this guy's smart.
He leaves the crypto space behind and targets one of the biggest influencers on Twitter. At exactly 4:17 p.m., Musk's account tweets that he wants to give back to his 37 million followers in the spirit of COVID relief.
Damn!
But Graham doesn't stop there. Next up, Bill Gates, with over 50 million followers. Then Kanye West, 30 million. Jeff Bezos, Mr. Beast, Barack Obama, Joe Biden. Even corporations like Apple and Uber. In total, Graham breaches over 130 Twitter.
So he put his own Bitcoin wallet address with all of these accounts? God damn! This guy probably made so much money. Well, fuck. Okay, 16.5 million, I guess. I see that in the title. I forgot.
Accounts. Blasting his crypto scam from 45 of them. Millions see the messages. So do the Twitter employees.
Security incident impacting accounts on Twitter. We are investigating and taking steps to fix it. We will update everyone shortly.
Graham tweets.
I mean,
Twitter.
Even still, only fucking idiots would send money. But I think you guys underestimate how many goddamn idiots there are on Twitter. It's most of the website, truthfully.
Tweets. And with every passing minute, Graham's Bitcoin wallet grows fatter. Most people see through the scam, but many others fall for it.
Damn.
To stretch the reach even further, Graham reposts from the same accounts multiple times. The last tweet goes out from Kim Kardashian's account. Meanwhile, the others in his crew are still selling usernames for a few $1,000s each.
I put 1K minimum. Let's say that's for non-OG. 2.5K minimum for OG.
1K min for all is fine.
He said he'll do those for 20.
Sounds good. You can trust me by now. I need email for all.
22K including criminal?
Okay. Send me full list of emails and the 22K to my addy.
But these will be the last sales they make. Twitter is finally about to shut the whole thing down. On Wednesday evening, no one at Twitter is thinking about going home. Someone is inside their system, reading Slack messages, accessing sensitive credentials, and flooding the platform with scam tweets. Things are spiraling out of control, so Twitter pulls the plug.
It's so funny to believe that like Twitter can be shut off by like an actual plug. Like they were like sprinting to the the like the power grid to like unplug Twitter.
You may be
Just a comically large outlet.
unable to tweet or reset your password while we review and address this incident.
The platform limits core functionality across the board. Many verified accounts can't post. They can't change passwords. Every account that had changed his password in the last 30 days is locked out as well. Twitter is trying to cut the attackers off completely. And it works. Graham can no longer change passwords, sell usernames, or push his crypto scam. Internally, Twitter starts killing all active VPN sessions, one by one. Every employee is forced offline, including Graham. The hack is over, and slowly a full picture of the fallout begins to emerge. In the scramble, Twitter didn't just silence celebrities, they also locked out news outlets and even the National Weather Service, which missed posting a tornado warning. By late that night, many accounts started working again, but some will stay offline for longer. Elon won't post for 3 days, highly unusual. On the other side of the world in England, Chaewon wakes up.
So what's been Twitter's
Oh, 2020. Okay.
response?
All verified accounts, locked in essentially.
Details on how
I don't remember hearing any of this. Do you guys remember this on the news? Like, I don't think I remember hearing any of this shit. I feel like I would have heard about this.
It's likely the first time he realizes the full scale of what just happened. The others probably feel the same, except for Lowell, who had already started getting suspicious of Graham earlier in the day. Later that night, Chaewon sends him a disappointed DM.
I'm not sad, more just annoyed. I mean, he only made 20 Bitcoin.
Graham reportedly walked away with up to $180,000. Authorities alerted major crypto platforms. They blocked the wallets tied to Graham, preventing an estimated $1.5 million in additional planned transactions.
Wait, hold on. Oh, these are the blocked transfers.
Tied to Graham, preventing an estimated $1.5 million in additional planned transactions. Tracking the attackers down doesn't take long. Chaewon and Rolex are traced via OG users, linked emails on their crypto accounts, and matching IP addresses. We don't know exactly how they got Graham. His case
I was deep in K-pop Twitter at that time. I couldn't possibly be concerned with what was happening with anybody else. I was so deep into K-pop Twitter. No, I was way too deep into Dream SMP Twitter. There was no way I was seeing any of this nonsense.
was sealed due to him being a minor at the time. But just 2 weeks after the hack, authorities make their move.
Today I am making a charging announcement on the Twitter hack. The first defendant is Mason Shepard, also known as Chaewon, age 19, of Bognor Regis.
Dude, what a fucking weeb, by the way. That is such an Asian username.
In the United
for such a wide guy to use.
Kingdom. The second defendant is Nima Fazeli, also known as Rolex, age 22, of Orlando, Florida. The third defendant
Tara Carlson, thank you for the 16 months.
Is a juvenile who we will not
I thought he was about to be like, the final defendant is a Jew, and he's
identified.
Because of COVID, Graham's hearing takes place over Zoom, and it quickly descends into chaos. Zoom bombers hijack the call, blasting rap music and explicit content.
I'm gonna end this.
Yikes.
In spring 2021, Graham was sentenced to 3 years in a...
Again, dude, it's like these are the prolific criminals of this era?
In spring...
This fucking guy?
In 2020...
This guy? He's a fucking genius. He's a goddamn genius. We've never seen any criminal of the likes.
Graham was sentenced to 3 years in a juvenile detention facility. He cooperated with authorities, avoiding an adult conviction. His 229 days in pretrial detention count towards his sentence. As of February 2023, he's out on 3 years of probation. What happened to Nima Fazeli, Rolex, isn't entirely clear. Some reports say he served 3 years in prison. Others point to ongoing negotiations or a possible plea deal. Mason still lives in the UK. According to the BBC, he was never arrested or extradited to the US. If he's ever brought to trial in the States, he faces up to 20 years in prison. Joe was arrested a year after the Twitter hack in Spain. He was sentenced to 5 years, not for the Twitter hack, but for earlier crimes. According to him, his only involvement in this case was buying a handle for $10,000. Lowell was never caught. Graham was the mastermind behind the hack, but he wasn't a brilliant hacker. The foundation of the attack was simple social engineering. He manipulated the employee and used basic phishing tactics. With surprisingly little skill, he managed to collect money from thousands of unsuspecting people. Had authorities not acted so quickly, he could have stolen much more. His posts reached millions. Without fully realizing it, Graham held something incredibly powerful in his hands. Massive reach on a platform that plays a major role in shaping public discourse.
I will say the title a bit clickbaity. I was thinking this guy like made 16.5 million off of Minecraft, but he just started scamming on Minecraft. But they do make a good point. It is a very basic phishing tactic. Like that is phishing at its most basic level. But
Today,
he just
more than ever.
Okay, so Squash just hit the play button. That's like literally pretending to be someone else and using two-factor authentication to get into someone else's account. He just used Twitter employees so that he could access other accounts. That is quite interesting. Did he say girth? People are saying girth.
On a platform that plays a major role in... A Twitter employee is getting an unexpected with tactics. With authorities not acted without fully realizing it plays a major role in shaping public discourse. Today, more than ever. Definitely something that shouldn't be abused. Ever reach on a platform that plays a...
Where did the girth come from? Hello, Squash. Squash is sleeping so soundly. He's sleeping so soundly on a desk. Squash is sleeping so soundly on a desk, and I love him. And I'm playing with his ears. He has such soft and warm ears. And I love them. And I like to put them in between my fingers. I love Squash. La da 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 do. Do da 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 do. Hello, Squash. I love you. Okay, that was a little too much on your ears. You were not a huge fan of that. And that's alright. Hello. I just gave him a big kiss, and he's fucking... Ouch. Ouch, bud. That fucking hurt. You can see his hair. Hey! Hey, bud. Look up here. Ooh, what's this? Ooh, what's that? Ooh, what's this? There he is. Ooh. Playing with my bush, low-key. I think if you're a woman with a bush, ew. Anyways, I'm gonna pee. I'll be right
Major
back. And we will... Oh. Do you need to go down? Oh, there you go, bud. There you go, Mr. Money. I think that's about it for reacts. I have a couple more videos to watch, but I think I might just play some Skate. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I have been playing a lot of controller games because I like playing the controller. Like today, I played UFC. I literally started a UFC career and played for hours today. And and it's so embarrassing how like into the UFC career you get, because I was like I put my full name into the UFC and I was like, you know, they'd say my name and I'd be like, yeah, I'm the featherweight fucking champion. And like you like feel like it's actually happening to you. It was very embarrassing. Oh shit, wait a second. I was gonna play fucking what is it? The fucking Little Nightmares 3. Would you guys prefer that? I could save that for tomorrow. We could do like a full Little Nightmares, because it's already 3 hours into stream. I think I'll do a little bit of Skate or Rooney. Little Nightmares 3. Little Nightmares 3. We could do on band request. We could do on band request and then Skate. And then tomorrow I'll probably do Little Nightmares 3. And then Wednesday I'm going to do High Block. I'm going to get high and have a special guest on stream, and we will play Sky Block together, but we'll both be high as balls. And we'll try and navigate Sky Block, and that'll be fun. Why get high? Because High Block. Right? It's like a fun play on words or what have you. Anyways. Alright. I'll be RBZ. It's not drink block. I'm not breaking sobriety. Actually, hold on. Two months, 21 days. Suck my fucking balls. Awesome. 83 days. That's almost 100 days. I'm almost popular MMOs level. You know? We're almost there. It's pretty good. Dude, that fucking blister is hurting so bad. That is my phone. Yeah, 83 days, dude. I will say it kind of sucks balls. I feel like I keep like running over my... It sounds like beer cans on my floor. I just have a problem with energy drinks. So that's what that is. Every time I move my my chair around, that would be my energy drinks. So beer cans moving around. You need caffeine rehab? You don't have to take Valium to detox. You don't have to take Valium to detox on fucking energy drinks, so. Anyways. Alright. I have a white monster and I ain't talking about the energy drink. Well, they actually called me white monster in college on account of my big penis. So, anyways. Alright. Now. Now. I want to know what having a dick and balls feels like. Feels pretty good, honestly. Alright, I'm gonna load up Skate. I hate how every ex I've ever had in my entire life never shuts the fuck up about me, ever. That was just something I thought about in the bathroom and saw in the bathroom. What is it, bud? I just saw a video in the bathroom. And it pissed me off. What? What? What is it, bud? Hey, mister. Alright, there's an update. Now, there's no point in spilling the tea. They all just clout leeching sons of bitches. They'll spill the tea anyways and profit from it for like 2 days, and then it will result in nothing ultimately. But all right, 25% updated. Just using my name and other people's names, whatever. Fucking so goddamn stupid. Oh yeah, unbanned. I'll do unbanned while this is loading. What? Alright, here we are. Is the blister still in your pocket? It's not in my pocket anymore. I did throw it away because my cat was... I did eat it. Yeah, I swallowed it and ate it. Alright, let's do a couple unbanned requests. Okay. So, thoughts on boobies. When's the next goon stream? When's the next goon stream? When's the next goon stream? So that just repeats over and over and over and over again. Next goon stream, Sir Masa. Next goon stream, Sir Masa. Yikes. Okay, dear HansumFella, pondering back on my silly act of spamming. When's the next goon stream? I've realized that I should have been a decent human being and not spammed. Please forgive me, HansumFella, because you are HansumFella and not a fart smella. I'm sorry, King. What do we think? I don't know. I would think no. I don't like the masa detail. Do you ever regret calling yourself HansumFella? Not until it's in person. When people like address me as handsome, or like that live show last week where it was like HansumFella I was introduced as, I was like, ugh, that's got to sound so ridiculous to people who don't know who I am, you know? Yeah, I mean, I don't know. 6 or 7. Probably not collage. It's too big. Top, LMAO. Trevor the dog bro. Nick is gay. Is that a tapacity of himself? Billy is low-key mid. I think this is a fair ban. Just read the unban request. Still not willing to unban. I didn't mean it about her. Her music just isn't my vibe. We'll unban him. I don't care. I like Billie Eilish, but... okay, so this is the second mention of Masa. Keep going. I'm almost there. Masa? That means, like, that's what, like, slave owners called their masters or what have you, right? Dear whomever is reading this, I would like to formally apologize for my actions. I was a drunk when I written my last message. I acknowledge I've made a massive mistake, and I hope you would forgive me and give me a second chance. Sincerely, Jordan. They might still be drunk. I was drunk when I written my last message. I think you mean wrote. I don't know. Let's see the other chats. You're nasty, Nabra, lava chicken. I'm excited for the lightsabers. Put the fries in the bag. Fucking nasty. Start digging in your butt, twin. Start digging in your butt, twin. Start digging in your butt, twin. Apathetic leave. Start digging in your butt, twin. I am poor. Start digging in your butt, twin. Bing bong. Stop the cap. I mean, I don't know. I mean, these chats fucking suck. I don't know if keep going, I'm almost there. Masa is like bannable forever. But I don't know. I played Uno with Hansum, hit him with a +4, so he banned me. No Wi-Fi, I was still whipping that in Uno, just cop a new emote. I remember this guy. I'm feeling generous, enjoy dinos, bye for a minute. Son, touch that girl, son, eat that girl, me too. Shoot, he looks like a criminal, the blick. TS was hella delayed. My fault, guys, the message sent way late, and I looked bad. Racist comment, and he tried to play it off. Oh, I see. Shoot, he looks like a criminal. My fault, the message sent way late, and I looked bad. I'm assuming this is in regards to a black guy. I think the context of that message was taken wrong. The character had a gun, and it was a joke, and that's why I said it was delayed, because I sent the message trying to explain. Okay, I think, you know what? I believe him for a second. I don't know. Maybe I'm dumb. I kind of believe him. The character had a gun, and it was a joke. That's why I said it was delayed, because I sent the message trying to explain. The blick, heartbreak, that shit was hella delayed. My fault. Okay, so there are two messages after the fact. I'm assuming the... Like, from what I can tell, I would think that he said this when a gun was pulled up. And then he said the blick, heartbreaking emoji, that shit was hella delayed. I'm gonna unban just for now. Low-key fell off. Pre-rolls are on. You kind of fell off. I was being honest. LOL. I mean, that's true, but don't care. You gotta use the A. You can't say... I feel like you can't say this, right? I thought the Last of Us zombies were called Kliggers or something like that. I was just trying to make a joke, and I regret trying to be funny. I don't think you thought that. I think you know that they were called clickers, not whatever you just said, which is clickers. I think you clearly know the implication of what you were saying. So here's another clickers joke. This one says groom me. This is just, you're gonna ruin my life. Please don't post a video. Should have already explained. Opinion on yellow people. Yikes. Can you please say happy birthday to... I'll show you guys this one. Can you please say happy birthday to Yori? You know, I can't... Do you guys get it? It's hilarious. It's so funny. Whoa, that's fucking hilarious, guys. Do you get it? That's so funny and fun and hilarious. Alright, so that's it for unbanned requests. Look at my fucking pits, dude. Pretty powerful. Pretty powerful armpits. I kept doing that last night when I was in like the full drag. I'd be like, yo, check this out. What do they smell like right now? Old Spice Fiji. Not really. No. Bit stinky, actually. Anyways, so I think that's going to be it, actually. I was going to do skate tonight, but I think tomorrow will be a gaming day. Today was more of a reaction. You know, we watched videos, we talked around, we had a good time. And then I, you know, listened to or looked at unbanned requests. Because I think it would be doing a disservice if I did skate tonight. Because I would do like fucking 15 minutes of skate and it wouldn't be good. So I think